My inquisitive little chicken pot pie threw a pistachio at my head and dented it. She said, "Make me an anti-pluck boxy box of fun and joy, or I'll pluck you up." And I said, "Of course, my love. The box is actually a free box that I got after I purchased some coffee with money." And so what I do is I wrap up some goodies in newspaper and I stuff them into the box. A lot of what parrots do in captivity comes from watching us, and so it's really important that when I'm making this box, Jack sees what I'm doing and how I am putting things into it. That way, she knows that she's not wasting her time by going into this box. She saw the treats go in there with her own two eyes. If I just give Jack a box without showing her anything, it's very unlikely that she is going to just trust the process. I did drop some Harrison's pellets into the foraging box just as a joke, but Jack shouted, "What the pluck is this?" and then gave me a very concerning look as she muttered something under her breath in what sounded like Latin. I calmed Jack down and I offered her an extra pistachio so that she'd remove my name from that dark web hit list she likes to frequent. For research purposes, of course. The treats consist of pistachios, a little bit of seed, some Harrison's pellets, some coconut balls, and some fresh fruit. The best thing about this is that it's practically free to make once you subtract the cost of the seed, the Harrison's pellets, the fresh fruit, and the nuts, and the box. Because Jack is only small, she struggled to contain all of her excitement, and she actually started face-planting the table repeatedly until it snapped in half, just to speed things along. These boxes are just one of the ways that I keep Jack's beak busy. She is still on seed, because after talking with our vet, we both agreed that it was best not to remove it from her diet completely. However, if she wants seed, she does need to work for it. Parrots love shredding and digging, and African greys spend time digging in the wild. They'll spend large amounts of time on the ground searching for things like insects and seeds and small nuts. I'll be the first to admit that giving Jack a box on the kitchen table in a cottage isn't quite the lowland rainforests of West Africa, although Jack did say she saw a hippo with its head in the fridge once, but that doesn't really make much sense because it's only me that lives here. It is encouraging natural foraging behaviours for her. Whilst Jack is undoubtedly perfect and beautiful in every way, she can be a tiny bit lazy. So not only does the foraging box provide mental stimulation for Jack, it also acts as a way for her to get some physical exercise. Jack's already plucked, and so it's a bit late for us. But a lack of stimulation can cause feather plucking. It can also cause excessive screaming and aggression. When you encourage natural behaviours like foraging and shredding and chewing, it can actually help prevent some of the problems that captive parrots experience. In the wild, parrots fly, climb and manipulate objects constantly, and that is why Jack's wings are not clipped. She has destructible toys that I encourage her to break, and she is welcome to go wherever she wants so long as I can see her and it is safe for her to do so. When parrots can solve problems or forage, they can actually feel more secure and engaged, and this can reduce anxiety and frustration. All in all, Jack spent about half an hour sitting on this box foraging for her food. That's 30 whole minutes of busy beak, where Jack wasn't just sitting on her cage, but she was using her brain and her beak and engaging them to get a reward. And like all beautiful ladybirds, she had a lovely nap after her snack session. And now it's time for me to go and put the kettle on, because Jack said that if I didn't make her a cup of tea right now, then my entire bloodline would be cursed. And she's just joking. I love the way she jokes, but I'm going to go and make her chamomile tea. Thanks for joining us and have a lovely day, or the day you deserve, Jack said.